Yo, what's up? This is Mike Waters, Phase 1 Sports, Las Vegas, Nevada. So here we are on day 2 of our brand new athletic-based training program. So day 2, we're going to focus on athletic movement. So the emphasis is going to be speed. So this is straight line speed. So a lot of hip flexor work, a lot of turnover work in order to generate more speed as an athlete. So whatever sport that you play, this is going to be beneficial because, of course, the faster the better. So we want to work on our speed today. Yesterday was day 1. Yesterday was strength. So I'm a little bit sore from the bench, squat, and deadlifts yesterday. So now we're just going to really take our time, get some foam roll in, dynamic stretch, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it up with our speed training program for today. So thanks for tuning. Let's go get it. All right, so here we go. We're starting with foam roll and a little bit of dynamic stretch. Very important. I'll actually try to include some foam rolling videos to give you guys a little bit more direction on that foam roll. So we're going to start off here with dynamic stretch with walking kicks. Each one of these are 2 times 10 yards. So you see, we're going to start with walking kicks, then we'll go with walking kicks with a slight rotation. Just kind of loosen up the lower back a little bit, stretch through your hamstring. And then from there, we're going to transition into a dynamic quad stretch into a lunge. So really start to loosen up the quads into those hip flexors. You want to keep your chest up, kind of push your hips forward as you go into this lunge. And that's going to be the next portion of our dynamic. Then we're going to go into our dynamic lateral lunge. So very important on these to keep your toes pointed forward, keep your hips square. And as you use the momentum going left to right, and then of course the opposite direction headed back, then we're going to transition into your dynamic calf. So you want your heel down, toe up, really keep that back flat as you stretch and reach into that toe. So from there we're going speed drill time to get moving. So some high knee there, same rotation, 2 times 20 yards. Then we're going to go into butt kicks, so you should feel that heel kind of touch your butt a little bit, really get those hamstrings firing. Now we're going into back pedal with the reach. So just extending, basically just like hitting the rewind button on your sprint. From there, karaoke into high knee crossover. So good way to loosen up your rotators, work a little transverse. So you want that high knee reach to go over and across your body. From there, we'll go into a little bit of dynamic walking line. So you see the arms are at 90. We're going butt kick, high knee, and reach. And still keeping a nice base, chest up, core tight throughout the entire movement. All right, so we're on the next part of the workout. We have our strides. And since our turf is only 40 yards, so we had to go outside the box a little bit and work out into the street. To open it up, make sure we get 60 yards on this stride. So these first round, they're not all out sprints, it's more of a stride. You just kind of want to open up, increase your stride length, still keeping a decent stride frequency as you work towards 60 yards. So I'm putting on my fast man shoes and it's time to go to work. So let's get it done. All right, so we're going to start off with our open strides. So we have 4 sets, 60 yards. And remember, these are not all-out sprints. This is more about technique, running for them. So good arm mechanics, nice knee lift, run on the ball of your feet. So this is more of a technical exercise than it is an all-out sprint. All right, from there, we're going to transition to our band knee drive. So just using any elastic band around the foot or ankle. And one of the key things on this, as you drive that knee into your chest, you want to make sure that your foot is pointed up. So more of a dorsiflex on each foot that's actually working with the band. So you see, we're going to start with our arms at 90, and we're going to drive and rotate as we pull through that hip. All right, here it is from the front angle, so you can see it. Slight forward lean, nice arm mechanics, and we want to drive that knee into your chest, keeping that slight forward lean, foot dorsiflexed at the top. Dorsiflexed at the top movement. All right, so now we're gonna go into our bungee resistance sprint. So once again, you can use a bungee or a band on these, and you see it's just more of a turnover drill. So you just want to get as many reps as possible during that time. So you see it here from a different angle. So you're gonna move forward, get a good stretch on that band, and you just want to drive in place. So this is also gonna be a good hip flexor drill to strengthen and also work your conditioning as well. All right, from there we're going into our tempo sprints, which are at 30 yards. And in week 1, we're doing one at 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100%. So tempo, so we're just gonna progress from that 60 all the way up to 100% with each sprint. And a great time to focus on your running form, good forward lean, good low base, and good turnover. And from that point, we're gonna transition to our core development, still keeping it in the speed category with running man sit-ups, and we're going 3 sets of 20. So you see we're alternating legs, and then we're also using our arms to create that momentum, keeping them at 90 and driving that knee into your chest at the top point. All right, and here's the reminder. Don't forget to foam roll and stretch. Very, very important that we're recovering throughout this process. So I'll see you on the next day, which is functional strength.